Hi there. How are you? I just had a problem starting my live video. It didn't want to work. Apparently the internet wouldn't connect. Anyway, I hope you're well. I hope you've had a nice day. It's been beautifully sunny here, wonderful. So it's been lovely. I've been outside in my courtyard. Anyway, we're going to do chair yoga. So let's start. Standing nice and tall, roll your shoulders back just to loosen up a little bit, because after a long day at work, particularly if you've been sitting at a desk, we're always a bit stiff and rigid. So maybe do a little twisting round just to loosen up slightly. Okay, so now let's start with a forward bend. Obviously with chair yoga, you can do it either using the chair much more as support or as a prop to help you go deeper, try more balances, things like that. So make sure you don't push yourself. If you have any kind of injury, check that a doctor has said you're okay to do something. Okay, the important thing is enjoy it, but take care of you. Okay, so let's start. Stand back from your chair. Oh, another thing, if your chair is on a slippery surface, push it against the wall to make sure that it doesn't suddenly whoosh, and you go flat on your face. Okay, so stand a little away from your chair. Put your hands on the chair back. Feet together. Hinge from your hips. And bend into a forward bend. So you're really stretching out through your back and your shoulders, really lengthening. And you've got a nice long straight back, nicely extended, lengthening through your head, opening your shoulders so it's opening your chest as well. Okay, and to do something different, just bend your knees slightly and come up onto your toes. And then down, up on your toes again, and down, and again. Try and keep your back nice and straight while you do this. So it's literally your feet and your legs that are moving, but you're keeping your back more or less parallel to the floor. Okay, and straighten them again. Okay, now come up. Take your feet a little bit wider. And we'll do the same thing with your feet apart. So hinge from your hips, bend over, really straighten out through your back and your shoulders. And feel the stretch. Okay, and on this we can bend one knee and then the other knee. So you feel the stretch a little bit through your inner thighs. Keeping your back nice and straight while you're doing it. Just go gently from one side to the other. Okay, now bend both knees and drop your bum down a little bit so you're just pulsing, your knees going down, keeping your back straight all the time. This is good stretching and strengthening because it's working the muscles. And the fact that you've got your arms on the chair, it's keeping you in a good position and it's giving you support as well. Okay, come up, bring your feet back to centre. Now move your hands down to the chair seat, so you're taking it lower. Take your feet back a little bit. Hinge from your hips and take your head down so you're straightening through your back again. You're doing like an adapted version of downward facing dog. This is a lovely stretch through your shoulders and it really opens your chest. Okay, gently come back up. Don't hit your head on the back of your chair like I normally do. Okay, and now we're going to do a version of Warrior 3. So come over to the side of your chair. Take your hand nearest the chair and put it on the seat. If you don't want to use the chair as support, you don't need to. Transfer your weight into the foot that's nearest the chair and then stretch your arm and your other leg forward and out, or backward and out for your leg, trying to keep your hips parallel to the floor and trying to keep your body parallel as well. Okay, bring your arm and foot back down to centre. Now do exactly the same, so stay where you are, but this time take your other leg up. I'm not too close to the wall. So you've basically doing the same position, but you've just swapped legs. Now don't feel forced to go too far. Just do whatever's comfortable for you. So even a little lift is absolutely fine. It's just so that you feel the stretch a little, you feel the movement, not that you force it, not that you do anything that's making you uncomfortable or that's too difficult to do. Okay? Now we'll do the other side. So come round to the other side of the chair. Exactly the same thing. Put your hand on the chair for support if you want. And then nice and strong, take your arm and your leg up and back. So you're trying to get a nice line parallel to the floor. Come back. Now do it with the other leg. back to centre and come back up. Well done. Okay, now we're going to do a version of triangle. So, well, it's a sort of cross between ballet, yoga, version of triangle. Standing up nice and straight. Have your hand near the chair back. Take your feet out to the side. And now bend the leg nearest the chair. So you're just dropping down a little bit, stretching out on that one. Using the chair as support, take your arm up and over. So you're stretching right through your ribs. Nice long stretch. Okay, and then take your arm out to the side and back up and over. And out to the side, back and over. Come back up to centre and swap sides. You'll have to see my back now. So take your feet apart, drop your knee down on the side nearest the chair and stretch out on the other side. Have your arm on the chair back for support. And now take your arm up and over and really stretch along through your side. Take your arm out to the side and up and over again. Nice long stretch through your ribs. And out to the side. And over again, nice long stretch. Okay, back up to centre. Okay, now we're going to do reversed arms. So, if you put your arm down on the chair. Okay, you've got one foot close. Take the other foot out. Bend your front knee and take your arm right up. So you're doing like a lunge, but you're stretching your arm right up back behind you. So you're opening through your chest and through your upper back. Okay, back up. Now on the other side. Okay, so bend your front knee down. Take your arm right up behind you, nice long stretch. You can really feel the opening through your shoulders, through your chest, through your upper back. Lovely, okay. Come back up into centre. And now we're going to do crescent stretch. So it's a sort of a crescent lunge. Standing back from the chair, but with a chair for support. Take the leg closest to the chair forward. your knee down. So go take your knee down as far as is comfortable for you. Either there, just a little bend, or further down. And then take your outside arm right up, stretching up tall, so extending your back, extending your neck, and taking your arm up into a crescent behind. Now, don't drop into your lower back. It's really extending the top part of your back. Okay, and come back up. And on to the other side. Okay, take your foot closest to the chair forward. Take the other one back. Drop down, so you're bending your front knee. Take your outside arm up tall, stretching tall, extending your back. And again, feel the opening through your chest, through your shoulders. And you can feel it as well down here, down your hip. Lovely. Come back up. Okay. So now, turn the chair around so I'm closer to you. I hope I'm not too close, too far. Hopefully that should be okay. Okay, so sit down on your chair. Have your bum quite close to the edge of your chair. We're going to stretch our arms, but we're going to clasp them together behind your back and then bend forward, so taking your shoulders back, bending forward so your chest is really resting on your thighs, and take your arms up behind you. So again, this is helping flexibility through your back and through your shoulders. Okay, and gently come back up. Okay, take your hands out and roll your wrists. I can always feel that one. Okay, now again we're going to do crescent. So, sitting solidly on your chair, take your arms up like a ballet position and really open your shoulders, open your upper back. Really stretch up. That's great. Okay, now we'll do triangle arms. So on this one, take your left arm so that your hand goes down to your left ankle, and then twist your torso. So really twisting from your hips up to your shoulders. Take your right arm up above your head. So it's almost like a triangle. And with your eyes, look up towards your hand and up towards the ceiling. Keep your back straight, meaning keeping it extended, but twisting it, so you're twisting your torso. Okay, back to centre. Now the other side. Drop your right hand down to your ankle. Twist your torso. Take your other arm up behind you. And really reach for the stars. Okay, gently come back to centre. I love doing all these shoulder ones because I'm convinced I'm getting round shouldered, so it helps me stay nice and straight. Okay, now we're going to do a similar thing, but we're going to take our hands into prayer position on our chest. Have your knees together. Okay, and now twist. Drop your elbow to your knee and look up. So you're doing more of a twist, and it's twisting slightly lower down your body. You can feel the twist in your waist and your hips more. Okay, back to centre. Now to the other side. So twist your torso, drop down, take your elbow to your knee, keep your back extended and twisting round to the left. Okay, back to centre, and I've forgotten, as usual, to get my strap. So, if you have a strap or a tea towel, just in case you need it, I'll turn around to show you. We're doing what's called cow face arms. So, take your right arm with your hand dropped down behind your back, and your left behind to join it. So you're really opening through your back. If you're flexible enough, you can do it with your hands. You can just join your hands like that and then pull your upper arm and shoulder further back. So do whatever. If you're flexible enough and you can do it with your hands, do that. If you prefer to use a strap, use a strap or a dishcloth, or anything that you've got handy, a belt, a tie, whatever. Okay, and sit up really straight, really lengthen through all of your spine and take your top arm back as much as you can. Okay, now swap sides. So take your other arm up behind and then join your hands either fingers to fingers or using your strap, and gradually pull the upper arm back away from your body so it's opening your shoulder. Okay, well done. If your shoulders are feeling a bit pulled by that, just sort of wiggle them around, stretch them out a bit. Okay, now Hope you can still see my feet. Take your left foot out in front of you with your heel on the ground, your toes coming up. Either keep one hand on the chair or take your hand onto your knee for support, whichever you prefer, and then hinging from your hips, so keeping your back nice and straight, so don't collapse in a rounded heap. Keep a nice straight back, bend forward and take your left hand down your leg. You can either rest it on your shin, on your ankle, take hold of your foot, or rest it on the floor, whichever you prefer. You should feel a nice long stretch on the back of your hamstrings and your calves. This is why it's really important to hinge from your hips, so you're getting the focus more on your hamstring and calves and not just on your back. Okay, come back up, swap sides. So take your right foot out, heel on the ground, toes up in the air. Either hold on to the side of your seat or onto your knee, whichever you prefer. Hinge forward. Take your right arm down towards your right foot. Go as far as you want. Try keeping your back as straight as possible, so it's really extended and you're feeling the stretch through your hamstrings and your calves. Okay, gently come back up. Now, take both of your legs out in front, so heels on the floor, toes up towards the ceiling. And in this one, make sure that you're really secure before you go forward. So hinge forward, either keep holding onto the seat and just literally go like that, or let your hands gently slide down your legs and use the floor as support, or your ankles or your feet, but don't fall off your chair. And again, try and keep your back straight and extended rather than rounded. Okay, gently come back up. Okay, now we're going to take our legs, move over to the side of your chair, take your right leg out and bent, your left leg straighten, so you're doing almost like a cross between a warrior and a lunge, so you'll feel the stretch there, and you're using this for support. Okay, keeping your body equally between the two legs. Take your arms out to the side, nice and straight, shoulder level, and turn your head so that you're looking over the middle finger of your hand. Keep your core really firm, so you're using your your core muscles. Back nice and straight, lengthen through your neck. Okay, back to centre. And over to the other side. So left leg nice and bent, right leg stretched out, sitting up nice and straight, arms up, shoulder height, looking to the left over your middle finger, core muscles engaged, and really nice straight solid back, lengthen through the neck. Great, come back to centre. Okay, now taking your knees apart, your legs apart, so sitting centrally on your chair but towards the front of it, knees wide apart, and we're going to do a triangle this way. So now take your left hand down towards your ankle and your right arm up. So it's similar to what we did before, but this time with open legs. So you get a slightly different stretch. And also you're using the muscles in your legs much more for support. So look right up towards the ceiling. Okay, back to centre. And now the other side. So taking your right arm down, right fingers down towards your right ankle and stretching up behind you. Left arm right up in the air. Nice long twist. Your weight's forward more onto your legs so that you're using your leg muscles as well. Okay, back to centre. Now we're going to do a twist to the side. So you can either bring your knee up and twist like that round, or you can do it with your knees, your feet on the ground, your knees in front, and you twist that way. So whichever you prefer, they do slightly different movements, slightly different structures. Or we could do both. So do one, then we'll turn and do the other. If you're not comfortable doing one of them, just do one for longer. And when you do it with your leg up, try and keep both seat bones on the chair. So with that, you're getting more of an opening through your hip. Okay, another variation could be cross-legged. No, it's not very interesting. Okay, Now to the other side. Okay, now take your leg up onto the chair if you haven't done it yet. Hug your knee, seat bones firmly on the ground, on the chair, and twist. Okay, now we're going to hug our knees. So either you can keep your hands on the seat and bring your knees into your chest like this, or you can hug them like that. If you're doing it with your hands on the seat, you're going to be using your core muscles more and your hip flexors. And we can take our legs out, out and in, just a few times. Okay, now bring your knees a little higher. If you can, take your hands off and stretch them out in front of you. But please don't fall off your chair. Take your hands on your knees. Take your arms out to the side. Keeping your back nice and straight and extended. Okay, arms back and pointing forwards. Out to the side again. And now roll your palms up and down. I'm being cruel. Okay, and relax. Little bit of cruelty at the end of the day. Okay, so now, sitting up nice and straight, just do a couple of shoulder rolls. A couple of twists. Take your arm up behind you, pull over, in front, pull over, up behind you, in front. Lovely, okay. So now just sit for a minute, totally relaxed, keeping your back nice and straight. Close your eyes. And let's take a couple of nice long deep breaths. So inhale fully and exhale fully. So inhale. Exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Okay, now just think of relaxation. Think of relaxing your body, all of your muscles, right the way from your head down to your feet on the floor. If you feel any tension, any stiffness, breathe into those areas. And just think about relaxing from your forehead, around your eyes, your cheeks, through your shoulders, down your arms, down through your back, through your hips and pelvis, down your legs, right down into the floor. And really feel every single muscle just letting go. Feel a lovely sense of peacefulness, of relaxation. And slowly start to feel the energy from the earth beneath you. Feel it coming in through your feet. So it's energizing you, it's rejuvenating you, it's replenishing you. Feel a nice, warm, positive wave of energy coming from your feet, up through your body, and really infusing all of your body with light, with energy, with joie de vivre. Okay, and take your arms out and bring your hands together on your chest in prayer position. And just think about how relaxed you feel and what a lovely evening you can have. And how you can just enjoy. You can smile at everyone. You can have a peaceful head, peaceful thoughts. And maybe go to bed a little bit earlier so you get a really good quality night's sleep. Okay, and when you feel ready, open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, that's great. Okay, let me get my glasses because I know I can see people there, but I'm always blind as a bat. Hiya. Oh God, I can't believe how many people are there. It's lovely seeing you. Thank you for joining. I hope you joined in and that you enjoyed it. Oh, and just to let you know, I've had to change. So next week, chair yoga is going to be on a Wednesday at 6 o'clock instead of a Thursday. Okay, because I've got clients that have changed all sorts around. So I've had to change the yoga days and times. So chair will be next Wednesday at 6 o'clock, but I've put all the new times and days in the group, so you'll be able to find the new timetable. Okay, have a lovely evening, see you again soon, and have fun. Take care, bye.